Good afternoon, everyone. This is Saro Arakanis, your clinical pharmacist. Welcome to another episode of Pharmacy Talk USA. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to receive daily notifications on medications, news, updates, and education. CDC updated news on avian influenza or H5N1 virus treatment and information. CDC has been responding to the public health challenge posed by multi-state outbreak of avian influenza A, which is H5N1 virus or the bird flu in dairy cows, poultry, and other animals in the United States since 2024. CDC has been working in collaboration with the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and Administration for Strategic Preparedness and Response, as well as the state public health and animal health officials. Since April 2024, 70 human cases of avian influenza A or H5N1 virus infection have been reported in the United States. Of these, 41 cases were associated with exposure to sick dairy cows, and 26 were associated with exposure to avian influenza A or H5N1 virus infected poultry. The source of the exposure in 3 cases could not be determined. They couldn't find out what the reason was for the person contracting the avian influenza A virus. To date, human-to-human transmission of influenza A virus has not been identified in the United States. The immediate risk to the general public for H5 bird flu remains low. On animal health side, and it's reporting that since March 2024, 989 dairy herds in 17 U.S. states have confirmed cases of avian influenza A virus infection in dairy cows, and the number of the affected herds continues to grow. So it's a serious infection and virus in herd and animals. USDA reports that since April 2024, there have been avian influenza virus detections in 336 commercial flocks and 207 backyard flocks for a total more than of 90 million birds affected. Historically, the mortality rate for avian influenza observed globally has been around 50%. However, only one of 70 human infections in the United States to date resulted in death. Recent studies have reported that ferrets previously infected with seasonal influenza A virus has had less severe illness from H5N1 bird flu, while more studies needed. Pre-existing antibodies could contribute to the decreasing the severity of the H5 bird flu in the United States. So again, this is just a summary of the CDC news and update about H5N1 virus, influenza, avian influenza, or bird flu in dairy cows, in animals and poultry, and that is growing in the United States. CDC is working collaboratively with public health institutes and FDA, as well as the other health officials to see how they can prevent the spread of the H5N1 virus in different states, especially in the animals. So for more detailed information on this news, make sure to refer back to the CDC website, or you can comment on the video with your questions, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have as far as the avian influenza A or H5N1 virus and infection in the United States. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions you may have. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, stay safe and take your medications.